Bingo.
Hello.
Bongo.
Let me figure this out really quick.
Justin, say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. Oh, I'm loving the comments. How is everybody doing?
How
is everyone doing?
How are we coming through, guys?
Let's see. Talk to me, Nick. Talk to me.
I'm talking.
Okay, you're good.
It's not one to play through my headphones for whatever reason. But there we go.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
All right. John, Matt, Rudy, Jaden, Norin, Jose. What is up, people?
Hello, hello.
It is the week of Thanksgiving, isn't it, Justin?
It is. It's crazy. I mean, Rudy said it great. I think it was Rudy. Time has flown by.
What's up, Brooke and the real Fifth Beatle? How we doing, guys? Today, on this Monday night, we're going to be doing something fun. That's just a free-flowing discussion with all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my lordy.
Giving thanks to all of you all because you are amazing. So,
yeah, guys. I mean, it's how's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? What have we watched lately? Justin, what have you watched lately?
I watched some favorite movies of mine. I watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory last night because I had not seen it in a long time. And I watched the movie Big with Tom Hanks. So
Nice, nice.
and I watched rewatched Candyman, which I still love that movie. So
yes, Ben, shut up. Okay, half of our defense was dead, and we put up a damn good fight. I actually walked away from that like, I'll take that. All of our good players are dead, and somehow, some way, we made it interesting. I was happy, believe it or not. I was not depressed. They did give me false hope.
Rudy, I'm with you. My wallet is killing me because of these Black Friday deals. Not too bad, but still, it's like a lot.
Yeah, I get paid on Black Friday, so I'm sure that'll be fun. I watched. What did I watch? I watched Candyman 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago, and obviously Candyman 2021. We're going to talk about the 4K a little bit, guys. And I watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I just finished that like a half hour ago.
I think that's a pretty underrated one. I really enjoy that movie. So I don't think it's as bad as critics made it out to be. I actually really enjoy that movie. Yes, planes, trains, and automobiles. I wait for that every Thanksgiving, Sean. I will be watching that. And I love She-Devil. That's a great one. And Liar Liar is a great one. So a lot of great movies y'all are mentioning. That's a tough one for me, Sean. I don't know. I think what was the second Tom Holland Spider-Man movie is one of my favorites, but I think Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think it gets way too much hate. I think it's actually a great movie. So I like it better than the first Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, first of all, I love them both. But yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is one I've always liked. Yeah, I was going to ask people that have seen Ghostbusters Afterlife, what did you think? Did you see it, Justin?
I've yet to see it. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I've heard it's
seen it
amazing. Heard amazing
I've heard good things.
Yeah.
Let's see. Brooke. No, my sound was gone. You were right. I was fixing a technical issue. No, John, this is not a Thanksgiving live commentary, unfortunately. Although that's Justin and I's favorite movie. We just didn't feel like talking about it tonight, But yeah. So, Justin, tell the people what are your Thanksgiving plans this year?
Well, I'm off work, but it's just me and my dad on Thanksgiving. So I think we're gonna have some dinner, and we're both gonna relax all day. He's gonna watch, I think, football, sports, and I'm gonna watch some movies. So it's gonna be a pretty relaxing Thanksgiving. So
yeah,
how about
pretty much the same over here. I'm going to begrudgingly watch some terrible football games because there isn't a single good game that's going to be on Thursday. It's going to be bad. I'll eat a bunch of food until I, feel like I'm going to have a child. And then I'm going to put up the Christmas tree. After dinner, as a family, we always do that. We get to put up our first. Oh my goodness, Justin's festive. Look at that.
I'm still decorating, but that's the main one. Whoa, what?
Yes. And then are
you talking? I can't hear you. Yes, your microphone is saying no, Nick. No, you cannot.
All right, sorry. I unplugged it. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Now I can't.
I don't know what's happening.
You're talking. I can hear you.
Yes. You can hear me.
Yes, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So what else? So I got a little scoopy scoop. Little scoopy scoop.
What's the scoop?
I guess you could consider it a spoiler, but
Okay.
I mean, not really. Like, because I don't know how it pertains to the story or anything like that, but I know of another character that's going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home.
What?
Yeah. So, although it has not been officially announced, we all know Toby and Andrew are in the movie.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
happening. They're not going to show it in the trailers because Sony wants that to be a big surprise in the theater. I totally get that. I'm butthurt because I just want to see them again, but I'm like, I'll just go see it in the movie. No, Jaden, it's not Charlie Cox, although he is in it. Daredevil, he will be in the movie. He has a very small role, though. He's just Peter's lawyer. But there's somebody else. Norin, you are correct. You are correct. Venom.
Okay.
That's
what
I can confirm. Oh, go ahead.
I haven't seen the new Venom movie, so no spoilers yet. But
no, I won't. All I'm saying is I have a very trusted person that I know that I don't know how they have an insight into it, and they're not the only person that told me this. So I'm starting to think like, okay, it is happening. Venom is going to appear in the movie very briefly, but it's going to have this is what I was told. Major implications. That's what I was told. So, and no, Brooke, he's not a member of the Sinister Six because the Sinister Six doesn't exist in this. They're going to make a Sinister Six movie down the road. But it's not going to be this one. This is just 5 villains that are separate from the Sinister Six. But yeah, I'm at a point now where I'm like, I'm very excited for this movie. I can't lie about it.
So, now, question, is Kirsten Dunst and Emma Stone, the rumors are they're going to be in this?
So here we go. This is another thing that came out today. It's great you mentioned that, Justin. Kirsten Dunst and Emma Stone were both supposed to be in this movie. Because of COVID, I don't know why. They didn't really elaborate as to why, but due to COVID and everything, Kevin Feige said, let's put that on hold and we will address them in a future film. So now it's got people wondering, what are you doing, Marvel? Because if this is a one-off, if you're trying to just say goodbye to Toby and Andrew, but now you're saying that Emma Stone and Kirsten Dunst will be in a future movie, are you actually saying goodbye? What's happening?
Hey, Wes.
What's up, Wes? So I don't know. This is getting very, very weird. And it's not going to become clearer for us until we see this movie on December 17th. So I will be buying my tickets on Monday. They go on sale Monday. If you guys want to see it opening weekend, you better buy your tickets Monday because this is going to easily be the biggest movie of the last 2 years. Easily. Also, speaking of big movies, God, I have a tickle in my throat and I don't know why. Speaking of big movies, No Time to Die became the highest grossing worldwide film since 2019.
Wow. That's awesome. Yep. I'm one I haven't seen yet. I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's up, Apollo? How are you? Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, what's up, Apollo? Sorry, guys. I have this, I don't know what's going on in my throat right now.
Apollo, I know you saw the new cut of Rocky IV, Rocky versus Drago. I'm hoping we get a physical release of that because I did not get a chance to see it.
I didn't either. and I heard mixed things.
I've heard it's a lot more serious than the theatrical cut of the movie. Like that one's serious and fun. I hear this one's a little bit more serious.
What's up, Ryan? Yeah, No Time to Die was my favorite movie of this year. Now,
yeah. Hey, Ryan. Hello. Are you talking? Hello?
hello. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you now.
No Time to Die was my favorite movie of this year. And I feel like when No Way Home comes out, the nostalgia alone might be able to just make it my number one just because of Toby and Andrew. And I mean that. I mean, I really do mean that. That nostalgia is just going to be crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Justin, you got to see No Time to Die. It's on VOD now.
I know, but I'm like holding off for the 4K. It's like, do I watch it on VOD or do I wait? So
that comes out December 21st, the day before my birthday.
Ooh, oh, birthdays are coming up.
Yep, guys. I've been telling you guys for a few weeks now. I will be doing a birthday live stream. That should be exciting. You know, I don't know. Depends on who shows up.
I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to you, Nick.
Hey, you sing your heart out, Justin.
Okay.
It's on a Wednesday, I believe. I believe my birthday is the Wednesday. So, that'll probably be Wednesday evening, December 22nd. But yeah, have you started watching Chucky yet, Justin?
Oh gosh, you're gonna hate me. I have not. So it's not that I don't want to see it. I literally am just like behind.
Well, I haven't watched the most recent episode yet, so I'm not entirely up to date either. But I've seen every other episode.
I've heard though that this is a pretty amazing show. Like I'm hearing amazing things about the show.
It is. So far, it's really good. I don't have much that I can say about it that's bad. They've tried a couple weird character choices that I have not been totally on board with. But overall, the doll looks great. There's some great kills. Brad Dourif is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I it's better than Cult of Chucky. It's better than Seed of Chucky. I mean, so far Don Mancini has not gone batshit crazy. So
that's good because that was my thing with. I mean, I know Seed of Chucky is not perfect. I've accepted that as just a very goofy movie, but Cult of Chucky, I've seen it like 3 times, and like I like the first half of the film, and then there's a point where it just gets ridiculous, and I'm like, come on.
And Justin's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I can watch it with the franchise, but it's like, So.
Hey, I understand. I mean, I feel that way about Seed.
Yeah.
I probably haven't seen Seed of Chucky in like 5 years, honestly. But yes, Jaden, you do. It is very good. See, I feel you there with less Jennifer Tilly. I love Jennifer Tilly, but part of me wonders if her physical character in Chucky, you know, in the timeline is kind of played out. Like Tiffany the doll, I'm totally okay with, but Jennifer Tilly, I don't know. I just feel like her character is kind of played out. I do love her, but I don't know.
I mean, I haven't seen the show yet, but my issue with Curse and Cult of Chucky is I felt like we didn't get enough of her. Like I'm a big Jennifer Tilly fan, and I love the character. And I feel like, you know, when they would announce that she was coming back, I'm like, oh, we're gonna get Jennifer Tilly. She's coming back, and we got very little screen time with her. I think Curse of Chucky, she had like a post-credit scene, or she was like at the very end.
Yeah, she's at the very end of Cult as well.
I love that she embraces it still. Like she embraces this franchise. So I love Jennifer.
Yeah. No, and she is 63, and Ben, let me tell you something. She is still a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's 63. So.
No, and I said that to somebody, and they were like, "There's no way." I'm like, "Yeah, she's 63."
Yeah, John, I think she's possessed by Tiffany.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
That is
Yay!
awesome to hear. I love the remake as well.
I do too.
She was okay. Let's see. Laurie Strode or very true, Wes. Very true. Yes, she was in Liar Liar, which is a fantastic movie. And a little bit of trivia for you guys. I'm trying to remember exact. Oh yeah, the Doyle house in Southern California is right next door to the house, Jim Carrey's house, from Liar Liar.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So that's pretty cool. I love Liar Liar. That movie's so good.
That's a great one. Yeah.
But also, Justin, the show did this really cool thing 2 weeks ago. And I did not know about this until there was this featurette afterward that came out online. There was a flashback scene of Charles Lee Ray in the 80s, like in a nightclub. And they used Brad Dourif's voiceover for it, which was a little weird because he's much older. So I was like, this is kind of weird. But it looks so much like Brad Dourif. And I was like, who did they get to play Brad Dourif? You know who they got to play Brad Dourif?
Yeah, Dourif. I follow her on Instagram. Yeah. I was like, wow. I thought she looked great.
Practical effects. I was like, dude, what that? I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Apollo. I've heard that is not the case. A lot of people have worried about that. I was speaking to Christian about this a few weeks ago. I don't think it's a dream sequence. Judy Greer has openly said that what did she say? She's very sad to be saying goodbye to the character. And she's going to miss everyone. And she knew before reading the script that she was going to end up dying. And the original ending was that same ending. It was just extended with Laurie calling Karen, Michael picking up the phone, and then her saying, "I'm coming for you." So no, it was, yeah.
Well, I think she's gonna. Well, and I agree. I think she's gone. I think she's dead. But I think the third movie, hopefully, her presence is somewhat still there, and like her name is carried on. Because I really loved her in Kills. Like, she was my favorite character in the movie, and it was sad to see that she was gone at the end.
Yeah, I liked her too. It was a bummer. Jaden, I have not seen the number 23, but I've picked it up.
It's a good one.
I've picked it up a million times when I'm out at the store. Like, should I buy it? Should I buy it? For good things, and I've never bought it.
Hope you're doing well, Sam. I'm doing great over here. So
hey, what's up, Sam? Apollo, the original ending was cut because they're picking up 4 years later now. And the way this original ending went was basically leading into Laurie confronting Michael on the same night of her. She was going to call Karen's phone after she died. Michael was going to pick up. She was going to hear the breathing and know that he killed her. And she was going to say, "I'm coming for you, Michael." And then she was going to be walking down the hospital hallway with a knife. So that would have led you to believe that a face-off was imminent that night. Whereas as with the COVID delays, they were able to go, okay, do we want to do that? No. Let's just end it abruptly right here. That way it's not like, because you can't have Laurie, as beat up as she is, going after Michael the same night. She just wouldn't stand a chance. So, and yes, it will be included in the home release.
I'm so excited to see it again. I'm looking forward to
it. Did you pre-order the 4K yet? Or the Steelbook?
I haven't yet. I'm going to pre-order it. So
I need
to pre-order it. What didn't you guys like about Halloween Kills? Oracle, I think for me, probably the second half of the movie, like the whole subplot within the hospital, like what was going on there, was probably the flaw. So I'd say like the writing I hated the way that they treated that character, the patient from the first Halloween movie. My heart was feeling for him. So
yeah. Yeah, we've talked about it extensively, Oracle. Any Scream 5 news? Yes and no.
I haven't heard too much.
There's a trailer coming very soon. The second trailer is dropping very soon. Now, does that mean tomorrow? Does that mean 2 weeks? I don't know, but I'm trying to think of what Paramount has releasing on their slate. Because normally a film company likes to put the trailer, for their next movie in front of the movie that's showing in theaters, which is why Sony put out Spider-Man No Way Home's trailer last week for Ghostbusters Afterlife. So I'm sure if any of you guys went and saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, you saw trailer number 2 for Spider-Man. So that's what but I don't know what Paramount has coming up. I really don't. So I don't know if they were just going to drop it or what, but we're near the end of November. The movie comes out January 15th. I would have to assume it's going to be within the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's what I'll say. And yes, it hasn't been confirmed, Apollo, but the writers and directors have talked about how there's much more story to tell. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw that, Rudy. I saw that. That was a great sit down with Ken. Yeah, I feel like, Jaden, I feel like I see the number 27 everywhere in my life. That's always been a number that I always come back to, and I'm about to be 27. So it's wild. It's wild. But yeah, so someone brought something up in the chat, Justin, the real fifth Beetle, and I want to hear what you have to say about this. He says Scream's January release date is a bit worrying. What do you think?
I don't think so. I don't, and here's the reason why. Well, 2 reasons. One, yes, there are some January movies. January is considered the month of like terrible movies, but I've seen some great January movies. And 2, I really think the reason why they had to push this back is because, I don't think they pushed it back. They already had this idea for the release date, but we had a lot of movies that were pushed back because of the pandemic that had to be released this year. So I think they just thought, well, it's fitting that we release it in January. And yeah, I don't think it's doomed. I don't think it's a film that's going to be doomed. From what we've seen of the trailer, this looks like it's going to be a great movie. And you have directors and writers and people involved with this movie that are very passionate for the franchise and with the franchise and these characters. So I don't think I don't think they're putting it in January because it's doomed to fail.
Yeah, I feel like if it was a normal year, maybe I'd be a little bit worried, but you also got to look at the competition. There's nothing that weekend. It's going to have no competition. So it should kill it. No pun intended.
Underwater, yeah. Rudy.
Yes.
Great movie. Came out in January.
It's unfortunate too, because it came out right at the start of the pandemic.
And didn't do anything.
And no one went and saw it. And it had a big budget too. And I would have loved to have seen a sequel to that movie. Because I really thought there was some cool world building that could have happened from the reveal at the end there. That ending was crazy. I was like, holy shit, it's Cthulhu. Like, didn't have that on my bingo card.
The Woman in Black, a January movie. I loved it. The first Boy movie, not the second one, but the first Boy, I loved.
Yeah, we watched The Boy too a few months ago, and it was bad.
Oh, it's bad. I tried liking it, but it was bad. Thank you, Sam. We really appreciate it. So, thank you.
You rock. I have seen They Live. Justin has as well.
I have. I didn't care for it when I first saw it like a decade ago, but I rewatched it last year. No, I rewatched it 2 years ago. I love that movie. That is such a great Carpenter film. So
hey, we got 2 more. Escape Room and Split.
Escape Room. Yeah.
I enjoyed Escape Room till the end. I hated that ending.
I haven't seen the second one yet. Somebody mentioned it. I bought it on Black Friday. I need to watch it.
What
I
did
have
you
to
think
hear.
of the ending of the first one?
I liked it. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it.
Oh, it pissed me off. Didn't The Grudge come out? Yeah, it did. The new Grudge movie, and it's not good.
I didn't see that. Don't plan on seeing it. So.
Oh no, Justin. Guys, I think I might have a digital code to give to Justin.
See, I don't do digital.
You bastard. I wasted an hour and a half of my life. You can too.
Maybe it's on streaming somewhere. I'll find it on streaming.
Well, I will say Lin Shaye plays an absolutely insane woman in the movie. You don't get a lot of her, but she does a great job. So Lin Shaye is fantastic.
Yeah.
So let's see. Justin, what are we shopping for this weekend? Are you doing more shopping?
I'm trying to think. I mean, being a movie buff, I bought pretty much everything that I wanted. But that being said, you know, there might be a few other little items that I might look up and get. Best Buy was amazing. Like, they killed it this year, both online and in stores. And yeah, I was bad. I was good bad, but I was bad.
Yeah, as I said, I get paid Friday. And guys, I was just telling Justin before we came on, I just pulled out the big guns and negotiated myself quite a sizable raise at work, which will be included on my next paycheck Friday. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to have a decent amount more money than I normally have. And it's Black Friday. What am I going to do? I'm going to spend money. So look forward to a haul video coming soon. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to get. I have heard great things about the Best Buy deals, though. Great things.
Oh, I mean, the stuff has been amazing. So, I mean,
yeah, I went in there to get Candyman, but I didn't look at anything else because I was trying to get home. I went straight from work, and it was the day Candyman came out, and I was like, I'm just going to run in. I know exactly what I'm getting. It was right there at the front with the new releases. I grabbed it, and, you know, that was it. So I didn't even look around at what they had, but Christian talked about it. You've talked about it. I can't remember who else I saw talk about it. I've been watching some videos, people talking about it. I'm like, damn, I got to go there when I have money and just kind of splurge.
I went crazy. Yes. Yes, I went crazy, but you know, I was like, take my monies, take it now. I just want these. I mean, a lot of them are $9.99, and I was like, what? So,
isn't it funny how we as movie collectors can justify these purchases? Like,
yeah, I know.
It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. And by the way, yes, Matthew, I will be getting the No Time to Die Steelbook. And thank you, everyone, for the congratulations. I appreciate that. Thank you, Amy. Isn't it crazy how, as movie collectors, you can go to a store and you're like, okay, I have this much spending money. I might as well spend it all on movies. And then you go to, I don't know, dinner, and you're like, I'm not going to get dessert. I don't want to spend the extra $10. But you'll walk into Best Buy and you'll see a $30 Steelbook, and you're like, duh.
I'm like that with clothes though, and shoes. I'm like, I really don't need to spend this much on shoes. And I'm like, wait a minute, I spend a lot on movies. I mean, the shoes are great. I need them.
Hey, what's up, Ken? Ken from Mid-Level Media is in here.
What's up, Ken?
I hope you have a great Thanksgiving as well. And guys, that is a great segue into what Justin and I were talking about before we came on. And we feel like this is a really good topic and really good timing. First and foremost, I just want to say that and I know Justin is as well, and I'm sure he'll say a few things too, but this time of year, it's really important to remember all the good that you have going for you, and everything, all the positives in your life, and the people that are in your life, and everything you're thankful for. You know, thankful for your health, thankful for just being alive, having a roof over your head, having people that love you and care about you and support you. So I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all who celebrated, from my family to yours. And I wish you guys all a happy and healthy holiday with your loved ones. And I just want you all to know that I'm very thankful for all of you that continue to come back and watch us talk every week and watch our videos. And, just all the support you guys give. It's the reason I continue to do this. It's the reason Justin continues to do it. So I'm very thankful for all of you.
I'm thankful for you all too. I really, I think the beginning, well, when pandemic started, and we were at home, I was at home, YouTube, like I started loving, I've always loved YouTube, but I really got back into YouTube. And then, I remember when you reached out after you started making videos again, and we did our first, live chat together and had a lot of fun. And now we do this, and you're one of the reasons why I keep going, Nick. And when it comes to YouTube, and so I'm so thankful for you, buddy. So thank you, and thank you to Ken, and thank you to everybody. Sledgehammer Horror, Ken, and thank you to you all, every one of you guys.
Hell yeah, Nick, Dylan, what's up, man?
Just know, Nick, you're a special person in my life. So just thank you.
I appreciate that. You are as well. So you know what? Don't worry. We're getting all touchy feely, guys. That's right. It is the holiday season, and
okay.
Come 5 o'clock on Thursday, Mariah Carey, she's breaking out. She's
don't want a lot for Christmas.
It's happening. But yeah. So I just wanted to say that to you guys. There's a lot to be thankful for. Like there really is. I know we can, and I am very guilty of this. I can really get down on myself sometimes. And I think about it, and it's like, I am healthy. I'm alive. I have a great son and a great wife, and I don't have a ton of friends because that's just what adulthood does to you. But I have very close friends that are very important to me, that are there when I need them. So, and with everything that's happened over the last year and a half, you can't not be thankful for your life, and appreciate that. I've lost 2 people in my family to COVID over the past year and a half. And it sucks. And it just is a reminder to wake up every day. Like, guys, I struggle with like mental health issues.
I do too.
And Justin does too. Yeah. But I have to try to remember sometimes, like I have to remind myself it's not all bad. Like it is not all bad. So if any of you guys are ever struggling like that, reach out because take it from us. We know what it's like.
Yes. I've struggled with it recently, but I'm doing much better. And the one thing I'll always know is I love my life, and I'm grateful for it. And February will be 23 years since I beat cancer. So I'm very blessed.
Justin kicked cancer's ass, guys, almost 23 years ago.
Yep.
That right there. That right there is badass. I'm glad you beat it.
Thank you. Diagnosed at 3, cancer-free by 10. So.
Hell yeah. And now here he is. As extra as ever.
Extra as ever. That's right. I'm extra. I told somebody that. I was like, I am extra.
Hey, we all can be. If you say you're not, you're lying. Because we all can be. And guys, this is really exciting too, because we are less than a week away from, you're going to be getting Christmas content out the wazoo. I'm going to be doing stuff on my channel. We're going to be doing stuff collectively on our live streams. I talked to Justin about it, and I think everybody watching right now in the live chat and everybody watching on the playback will be happy to hear that the live commentaries will return next week. Right, Justin?
They will.
And they're going to be probably Christmas horror movies. Because we want to keep it horror, but we got to add that Christmas flair in there for the season. You're also going to see Christmas lights go up on this wall behind me. Going to have some decorations. It's going to be great.
We have a lot more coming. I showed you this. That's what I got so far. And then over there on the other side, there is a tree, but I got a lot more coming. So.
Oh, it's coming. Just get ready.
But yeah, I want to say, Jay, we love you. So I'm glad that these live chats, for anybody, I'm glad, they can help in some way. So we love you guys.
We're not the biggest channels, but
No.
the people that you guys are loyal and you seem to like interacting with us, and that makes it all worth it. I don't need crazy numbers. I just like, loyal supporters, really, people that actually genuinely care. So
thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, I am 33 year, yeah, 23 years in February. So
oh man, we'll have to celebrate.
Oh, thank you.
We'll do Cancer is a Bitch live stream. It'll be
there
great.
You go.
Yeah. So what is everybody else's plans for Thanksgiving? Justin told us his plans. I will have my mother comes in on Wednesday. Joy to the world. Yeah, I'm saying that sarcastically. I love my mom, but with my mom comes my younger siblings and comes a roller coaster in my household where I have to sleep on the couch because my mom is like, hey, I want to sleep in the guest room. I don't like the futon, and I don't want to sleep on the air mattress because of my back. So she takes my bed. And my wife sleeps in the bed too because she's like, well, I'm still sleeping in the bed. And then my siblings take the guest room, and Papa is relegated to the couch where I go to sleep alone. So
like the quote in 16 Candles, sofa city, sweetheart.
That's right. And that'll be my home for the next few nights, starting Wednesday. And then we'll have a crazy Thursday, as we always do, with too many people in my one-story house. And I'll probably be stressed the whole time. But you know what? Thanksgiving. So
there we go.
It's going to be great. Justin and everybody in the chat, I want to hear right now. Oh, hell yeah. Rudy going to Cali, going back to Cali. Whee!
Nice.
I love California. Everybody in the chat, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Dish it out. Let me know. Justin, you tell me. Favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Oh, that's tough. I mean, I love a good stuffing. I love green bean casserole. Like, I'm a huge fan. And I'm a sucker for any type of good roll. Like, if you give me like a good roll, like Sister Sherbert or whatever it may be, I'm like, I absolutely love it. Yeah. Oh, I just love Thanksgiving dinner. So
okay. So Jaden says dressing and cranberry sauce. Love me some cranberry sauce. Cat Drums ham. Matthew mashed potatoes. John stuffing. See, here's my thing. It sounds so basic, but it's turkey.
I love turkey too.
With the gravy, because it's like literally the only time of the year I eat turkey. Like, I never eat turkey. Yeah. But I will fill up on that biatch. Okay. It's going down. I'm not a big stuffing fan. A lot of people in here love stuffing.
I love it. I love it.
I do love me some cranberry sauce, though. I really do.
See, I'm opposite. I'm not a big cranberry sauce fan.
You hear that, guys? You heard it here first. Justin hates the cranberries.
Hey, I don't hate the cranberries. I just don't like the cranberry sauce. No, but you said you hated stuffing, which I think is like, that is worse. That is worse.
I just can't stand the consistency, the texture. It's soggy bread. It's gross.
Oh, it's delicious.
I don't know. Jamie's favorite is stuffing and gravy. Going to the in-laws for Thanksgiving. I shall pray for you.
Nice.
I hope you like your in-laws. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, we're cooking our own turkey as well. Should be exciting. I don't do the cooking. I'm not allowed. One, I'm just not I'm not a good cook. And two,
Yeah, same.
anytime I try to help on Thanksgiving, she's always like, just get out. Just get out. Go watch football. And I'm like, fine. You know? I mean, I don't know. And I saw some people talking about ham. See, I love me a honey baked ham. I love honey baked ham. Problem is, we reserve that for Christmas. That is Christmas dinner.
Yeah. Ham's my Christmas, yeah.
Yep.
delicious.
Any good Thanksgiving movies? Justin, what are some Thanksgiving movies that come to mind for you?
I don't know. Like I like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's one of my favorites. I like Blood Rage, slasher film. Gotta love it. I love, and I don't know if it takes place in November, but it has a really good cold fall feel. And that's the movie You're Next. I think that's a great one.
I was gonna say that.
Were you? Because
yes.
I literally think
it's not a Thanksgiving movie, but it feels like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I love what's the movie? Knives Out. I really feel like that's good. A great kind of movie to watch around this time.
Yes.
I don't know. Like for me, there's some great Thanksgiving movies out there, but I always have my traditional ones. Like I love to watch the Rocky movies during this time. I don't know why November, but I love watching them around this time. And then sometimes Star Wars, but I also save that for December.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
Favorite Thanksgiving dessert? Asks Wes. Easy. Pumpkin pie with some cool whip.
I would say that, and I mean, I like that. I like good chocolate pie. I haven't had that in a long time, but
I don't think I've ever tried chocolate pie.
I like it. I like it.
You know, I think it is my favorite pie. Is rhubarb pie. Have you ever had rhubarb pie?
I might have. I don't know though. Is it good?
It's not easy to find, and it's not easy to cook or to bake because rhubarb has to be in season. But my God, it's so good. It's so sweet. But I'm like getting turned on talking about it right now. Love me some rhubarb pie. Sweet potato pie. Oh my God, Ben, you are exiled. I hate sweet potatoes.
I'm not a fan either. But you know what? We all have our likings, so.
Oh yeah, she bakes. She's baking some on Thursday. Her and my wife are going to be the ones doing the cooking, and she does this thing with sweet potatoes with it's like marshmallows and everything on it, and it's like baked. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, why? But I guess my siblings like it because they're psychos. So, you know. But yeah, that's a good one, Justin. I never thought about Knives Out, feeling like that. That's
fall feel. It has a good fall feel to it. So
I'm excited for that sequel.
I'm excited for not only part 2 but part 3.
Oh, they're doing a third one too?
Netflix announced they're doing 2 of them. So,
oh, buddy,
I love Knives Out though. That was a surprise. That was so good.
Doesn't this feel weird? Like we're right in that limbo before Christmas, where it's like you want to start talking about Christmas and everything, but you feel like you're cheating on the turkey. So you don't cheat on the turkey, even if the honey baked ham looks sexier in that dress, you're like, but I got to stay faithful to the turkey. But like, as soon as it's done, as soon as I'm done eating Thanksgiving dinner, dude, it's all Christmas. I'm gonna go out to my car. I'm gonna turn on some Mariah Carey. I'm just gonna sing in the driveway. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing. Amazing. Yep. I ordered some more Christmas decorations. This place is gonna be decked out in Christmas.
It is becoming the North Pole. You guys heard it here first. Justin's movie room will become the North Pole.
Pretty much is. So, pretty much is.
And then we'll go into the state of depression when Christmas is over and the new year starts and it's just cold and miserable and nothing's happening. And
I might keep the tree a little longer in January just because I'm like, I need a little happiness.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. Yeah. My wife is always on me about taking it down. And I'm like, can I just take it down tomorrow? Because it gets to the point too, when you have all these lights and decorations up, you don't even have to have your lights on in your house. You're saving electricity.
Yeah.
Your tree lights up your house. It's like, why turn
That's
on? Why turn
right.
on any lights?
That's right.
I don't know.
That's right. So,
But
no,
yes, we do have Scream in January. That is absolutely
do.
true, Rudy. I
That's a
cannot forget
positive.
that.
We do.
So let's see. Other
Oh, we
things.
wanted to talk about the Candyman release. Talk about it.
The Candyman 4K.
I loved it.
UHD.
Rewatching it, I still love it. Love it even more.
Okay. So, first and foremost, Justin and I both loved Candyman when we first saw it. Upon rewatch, still love it.
Yes.
Great movie.
Yes.
Now, let's discuss the actual home release of it. If you guys own it, I would love for you guys to chime in the chat. If you don't and you want to know stuff about it, here you go. I did a video on it on my channel where I gave an extensive look at it. But just to kind of expand upon that in like a free-flowing discussion right here, Justin and I were both disappointed.
Yeah.
I will say the quality is great. It looks and sounds amazing, but it looked and sounded amazing in the theater too. But my God, Universal dropping the ball again with special features.
Yeah.
Yes. Justin, did you watch all of them?
Watched all the deleted scenes, and I watched part of the feature. I didn't watch the whole thing, but just in general, they really lacked with features, like especially the deleted scenes. And we'll talk about it. Like, no Helen at all. Like, we know they filmed scenes of Helen, and they didn't show any of it. And then the alternate ending.
There is not a commentary.
No.
Not.
And then the
not
alternate
one.
ending, I was like, ugh. I was like, that.
That alternate ending sucked. Yeah. I am so glad they went with the ending they did. Because, guys, let me just tell you really quick. This alternate ending is like 4 minutes long. There is not a single word spoken. It is just the camera just panning over here, panning over there, paintings, mirrors, panning, Brianna, panning, walking, and it's over. I mean, no context, nothing. It was dumb. So had that been the ending that would have made its way into theaters, I would have walked out of that movie after loving it, getting that ending and going, what the fuck? Like, and pardon my French, but that's exactly how I would have felt. I'm glad you agree with me, Justin. I hated that.
I mean, it was just like, I think, again, where was the Helen stuff? Because they filmed scenes with her. There's a trailer out there. You see her in the church.
Nia DaCosta needs to come out and talk about that. Because that is so muddy. No one knows exactly what happened there.
Was it just not working? Like, I want to know.
I don't know. A woman was cast. You saw a shot of it in one of the trailers of her sitting in the church pews. There's a lot of mention of Helen throughout the movie. So you know that it was incorporated in the story. Why don't they? Okay, they didn't put any deleted scenes on it, whatever. But why can't they at least talk about what happened? Hey, we decided not to do it. This is what we were going to do. And we cut it out because yada, yada. We haven't even got an explanation.
So I want to know, I wonder if it's because maybe in the beginning of all this, when they announced Helen, they didn't have any type of connection with Virginia Madsen coming back. And so, you know how you hear her voice in the library? Maybe that was a scene that they reshot after this Helen character, the actress who was cast as Helen didn't work out. But the fun fact, the library scene, though, the librarian that he talks to is the actress who was cast as Helen.
Yep.
And she looks like her. I mean, but yeah, I want to know where those scenes are, why they cut them out. Like, that's what I want to know. And why did they not show them on the deleted and alternate scenes?
Justin, if I knew, I'd tell you. I don't know either. And that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. Justin and I talked about it. The deleted scenes are pretty they're a nothing burger. I mean, it is literally, they're not deleted. They're just extended versions of 3 scenes that were in the movie. The only one that I liked that I think should have probably stayed in the movie was Anthony talking to the art critic, because he was expanding more on the ghetto and stuff like that, and basically talking about, you know, how the city creates ghettos and state governments and whatnot almost cut off places so they die off, so then they can sell it and gentrify it. He gave a little more explanation there in the extended scene, and I liked it. I think it could have stayed in the movie, but the other two were just like, one of them was just the teenage girls in the bathroom, like hitting a vape and like talking about pictures on Instagram. And I'm like,
really? Yeah. I wasn't like, even when we saw the scene in the movie, like that was one of my least favorite moments in the film, because I was like, I don't know.
I loved watching them all die though.
Yeah.
That was cool.
But yeah, I mean, love the movie. Transfer's great. Had no problems with that. It's just those extras were terrible. Universal is like bad at like extras for horror movies. Like, one of my favorite films, we talked about it before, The Guest.
Yeah,
absolutely love that movie. If you've never seen it, you need to watch it. But when Universal did the original Blu-ray, it got very little extras. I think it got a commentary and maybe like an interview, but like, underrated movie. And then Second Sight Films released like an amazing release, and it's like, oh, I'm so happy that film got the justice it deserves. You haven't seen it yet?
Oh, The Guest?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it many times. I love that movie.
Love it. And then Halloween 2018, another movie, barely any extras, and then a film called Upgrade by Leah Whynell. No extras at all.
You know, that kind of makes me worry about Halloween Kills' release, because are they going to bone us on special features again? Like, Halloween 2018 was an R-rated 11th movie in a 40-year-old slasher franchise that made $250 million, and you couldn't give me any special features worth a damn on it?
Exactly.
Like, what? And Halloween Kills has made over $130 million, so it's a very profitable slasher film again. And I'm just worried they're just gonna. And then Candyman made $80 million, and we don't really get much there.
I know.
I was actually gonna, while we're talking about Candyman, I wanted to also address why we haven't heard any word on a possible continuation. Now, do I think this film needs it? It doesn't need it. No. I think that the ending, though, is very powerful and makes you crave seeing more, because it's very left open-ended, you know?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, if you guys have not seen Candyman, click out of here now, but or just mute this for like 10 seconds. But Todd shows up and says, "Tell everyone." And then that's the end of the movie. And you're immediately like, what? Like, okay, I need more now. And Brooke, it probably was pitched as a one-off. Maybe they thought they'd make like $40-50 million, make a little bit of money, wouldn't make that much noise. They dropped it in the midst of this shit, and it made $80 million. It made 4 times its budget. That movie made Universal probably $30 million for a sequel to a 30-year-old niche horror movie. Let's be honest. Candyman isn't on the level of Halloween or A Nightmare on Elm Street. It does not have the name brand recognition, and it made $80 million.
I don't think it has the name brand, but I think Candyman is one of the best made.
It's the best. I'll probably get some hate for this. I don't really care. I think it's the best 90s horror movie, and that includes Scream and Scream 2. I think Candyman is just a tragic tale that is, and it's like a love story, but it's a really messed up love story. And it's also like a look at racial injustice, you know, and that I just thought it was so well done. I mean, Bernard Rose, give it up. I mean, and Philip Glass's score is one of the greatest scores I've ever ever
Mhm.
heard.
It's creepy. It's still a creepy movie too when you watch it.
Let me tell you something, Justin. When I was sitting in the theater watching Candyman 2021, and they did the marionettes when they were
Yeah.
showing what happened, you know
Yeah.
you know what scene I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And the music box theme comes on where it's just like
Mhm.
I was sitting in the theater like, oh my God, I am living.
I
Like
know. Same.
I love that theme.
Same.
It seriously rivals Halloween for me. This score does. I love it that much.
It's great. I love the score. It's beautiful. It's eerie. So I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. I would you like to see a continuation to it?
Yeah, I would like to see where they go with it, but like you said, it's a great standalone movie, but if they did more, I'd be happy with it. Like I watched it last week and I wanted more because I was like, okay, I want to see where they're gonna go with this story.
I would only have one request if they did that though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like personally, you have to bring Nia DaCosta back.
Oh, hands down, yeah.
Yeah. You have to bring her back. And let me tell you something, guys. We were talking about the special features earlier. There is a great little 5-6 minute interview with Nia DaCosta, getting to know her a little bit on the special features. She is
amazing.
A force. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. She is so intelligent. She knows. She has an eye for film. She's going to be a great, great director. I mean that. I mean that. I had never even heard of her. And I know she's doing
the new Captain Marvel movie. Yeah.
Captain Marvel or whatever. So good for her. I'm sure she got a nice payday for that. She's going to get her name out in the mainstream more. And good for her, because let me tell you something. This woman knows her stuff. So, Justin, if you haven't watched that interview with her on the Blu-ray, you got to watch it.
I will watch it. I will watch it.
She basically makes it seem like they completely and totally trusted her with this movie and just said they gave her control. We know she's going to do the right thing. And in my opinion, she did the right thing.
She did. I'm with you on it. I agree. Rewatching it the other night, I really love the opening. I love the opening when the credits pop. Like, fantastic. I mean, the whole film was directed beautifully, and she did such a fantastic job. But I love the opening. I love the upside down of the city and the music playing. It's so good, and yeah, I love it. And I will say this, like rewatching it, I loved it more even a third time. I loved it the first time, but rewatching it a third time, I loved it even more. And some of the problems I had with the film, like I thought like there might have been like choppy moments. When I rewatched it, I felt like it connected better. Like the scene at the end when you get from the laundromat to the climax in the church, like I felt like it was jumpy the first couple times I saw it. And then I saw kind of the connection that those two scenes had. I don't know if that makes sense, but like,
I agree. I agree, because we talked about that after we saw it in theaters, and we saw that the third act seemed a little rushed, seemed a little all over the place. And then rewatching it, I was like, it really wasn't that rushed.
No,
it was faster paced than the rest of the movie, but it wasn't rushed. It was just a little faster. Awesome 50 wants to know if we are excited about the prospect of Lee Wanell directing the new Wolfman movie. Yes.
So I was excited, but I don't think he's directing it anymore. I think they got another director. I think the director who directed Ryan Gosling in The Place Behind the Pines is now directing it. Which
I wasn't aware, but I love me some Lee Wanell.
Me too. I would love to have seen what he would have done with the new Wolfman movie. So
yes.
Upgrade, a fantastic movie, and if you haven't seen Upgrade yet, gotta watch it.
Doctor Strangelove. It is not a remake. It's going to be a sequel to the original Exorcist. And while I am looking forward to it, I'm definitely nervous.
Me too. Me too. There's a couple of reasons. One, I don't think they needed to announce a trilogy. They've already announced there's a trilogy we're having. I'm like, why don't you see how the first one goes and then decide? And two, I mean, I think she's gonna wind up being in these movies, but like Ellen Burstyn, I'm excited that they got her to come back, but where's Linda Blair?
Yeah.
Like, I think because Linda like said on Instagram or Twitter, no one's contacted her yet.
Yeah, and that makes no sense to me, because if this is a continuation of the first movie and you're just going to bring back her mom and not her,
Gotta bring her back. I mean,
I just feel like it's weird.
I mean, I think Ellen Burstyn's amazing in the movie, and I love Ellen Burstyn, but you have to. I mean, Linda Blair, you have to have her in it. She was amazing in that first movie. For a 12-year-old to do what she did, a lot of the scenes that she had to shoot and film, I mean, she's fantastic. So
yeah. Norin, I'm also looking forward. I guess I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about what is it? Texas Chainsaw, but I'm hopeful. I'd like to watch it. You know,
I'm gonna be hopeful.
What's up, Jason?
Hey, Jason.
I agree. I want the next Saw film to be a continuation of the original timeline. Having said that, though, I actually rewatched Spiral last week. I still enjoy Spiral. I do.
I really enjoy it. Yeah,
but it just tonally for me, it's just not the same. I'd like them to continue from the original canon.
John, John talks about Exorcist 2. If you've never seen Exorcist 3, I'm bummed that they're doing the same thing like they did with the Halloween franchise, and they're like, oh, any sequel, we're erasing that. Exorcist 3, in my opinion, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, that is my favorite over the original film. And yeah, that's my only thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just saw that comment, Nick, and I had to talk about it. So
yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Let's see. Jaden talks about a replacement for Freddy being Ben Foster. I think
Ben's great.
Yeah, I'm open to whatever at this point. I just want to see another Nightmare movie. You know, so figure it out, New Line.
Ben Foster was great in 30 Days of Night. He was creepy.
Yes, Ken. Nick Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree, Jason. Spiral, I knew who the killer was. Like,
what's up, Ken? Love you, dude.
I knew who the killer was like 20 minutes into the movie. Like, I just knew.
Ooh, and then Saw was Freddy. That's a good one. That was good. I didn't think about that. I love Devin Sawa.
I mean, yeah. You a lot of people seem like they want Robert back, though.
My first choice is Robert. I mean, he said a while back he's open to doing another one. Come on, studios, greenlight this thing.
Look, I'll say this. Justin and I talked about it last week. I think it was on our stream. No, it was the week before that. I am open to Robert coming back so long as I feel like it would only make sense if it were a continuation of something from the original timeline. I feel like if you're remaking or rebooting, I just don't think it would make much sense. Because you're only going to get one more movie out of him, and then you would just have to change your Freddy again. So
yeah,
I wouldn't. I don't know. Tom Hardy as Jason Voorhees. Hey, man, I love me some Tom Hardy. I do love me some Tom Hardy.
I love me some Tom Hardy. I don't know if he would be. I don't know if I'd want to see him as Jason Voorhees, though.
You know who I want to see as next Jason Voorhees?
I don't know. I mean, because I don't know. I mean, hey, it could work. It could work. Tyler Mane?
Tyler Mane.
Derek Mears, for me, I'm like, give the guy another chance.
I'd love to see Tyler Mane take on another role like that. I thought he made Michael Myers intimidating again.
Kane Hodder, Derek Mears.
You remember Resurrection. You did not walk away from Halloween Resurrection going, man, Michael Myers is scary. No.
Tyler Mane would be an amazing choice, too. I love Tyler Mane.
If I know Kung Fu, then I can beat Michael Myers. That's what I walked away with Resurrection from.
I suck at Kung Fu, so I would die. So I'd be terrible.
So yeah, I don't know that this is an interesting. I do like Derek Mears though. So if they if they were going to make another movie and they wanted to bring him back, that's totally fine. I thought he did a fine job. I'm not a big fan of the remake, as you guys know, but he was a bright spot for me, so I'd be okay with that.
Do not let him fool you. It's in his top 3 favorite Friday the 13th films.
Who?
I said, do not let Nick fool you guys.
Oh,
it's in
shut
his
it.
top
No.
3 favorite Friday the 13th films.
Nope. Tonight, Christian and I are actually doing on our You Need a Live. We're doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nice.
We're going to do entry by entry, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, if I'm thinking off the top of my head, I think Nightmares. This is a good one. This is a good one. I don't know who's going to win. So tune in 10 p.m. Eastern because Christian likes to keep my ass up late when I have to work tomorrow. So 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing that live, and you guys will get to vote as well in the chat. It does not win every single one, Kim. That is a lie, but I appreciate that. Trying to think. Like, seriously, Ken? Seriously. We going to go this route right now? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, is worse than Freddy's Dead. Get out of here. Get out of here right now.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Freddy's Dead's horrible.
That's what I'm saying.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning is one of my favorites. Like, I love that movie. I felt like that was more true of a homage or connection to the original.
Hey, Bill. It's all good, man.
Hey, Bill.
Catch the playback. We were talking about some Thanksgiving goodies. First of all, I really appreciate the super chat, buddy. And Bill and I have bonded more over our shared love for the Steelers. We message on Instagram during games. Bill, I gotta say, I walked away from that movie or that game feeling fairly confident, believe it or not. I think that they showed that the defense was completely dead. So when they're healthy, I'm confident that the offense showed us something last night. So hang your head high, buddy. It's going to get better. We get to exact some revenge on the bungholes this Sunday, and I'm excited for it. Ken says Nightmare on Elm Street remake is better than Texas Chainsaw. No.
But I am a fan. I am a fan of the remake of Nightmare, but Texas Chainsaw for me.
Yeah, and see, guys, I'm not going to give you guys any more of it. I have to reserve this for the stream tonight, so you guys will just have to wait in suspense. But there are some interesting takes in here. Awesome 50 Texas Chainsaw 3D over the beginning. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, it was a toss-up for a while. I don't know if it's over, but I'm a fan of 3D.
Oh my God. And for that, I leave you. I am dead. I am dead. Yeah, so that'll be fun. I'm trying to think though. Justin.
What?
Let's tell the people right now. Let's figure it out. Let's hash this out right here live. Next week, what's our topic on Monday? What's our live commentary? Personally,
are we doing the live commentary Monday?
No, we'll probably do it like, I don't know, maybe Thursday night.
Okay.
It just depends. And it won't be late. It'll be like evening.
That's great with me. What should be Monday's topic?
So Monday's topic, I think, should just be Christmas horror. Christmas horror films, just all encompassing. Let's talk about our favorite Christmas horror films.
Okay.
And then the live commentary. I've got a few choices for you, and I want the audience to pick. Okay, so everybody in the chat, you're gonna vote. Are you ready? And if you're watching the playback, you type a comment right now and you let us know. Here's our options for next week's live commentary. Black Christmas 2006, P2.
Mhm.
Let's see. Krampus. And lordy. I think I know
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
The Christmas horror movie, Jack Frost.
Oh, we'll do Silent Night, Deadly Night, Bobby. Don't worry. But next week to kick it off, those are the choices. We've got one for Black Xmas. We've got one saying Black Xmas and Christmas 06 is ass.
I love Black Christmas 06. Santa Sleigh, I don't have that one. I'm not a fan. Maybe I need to rewatch it.
Gotta go Krampus, Jack Frost, Black Xmas. All right, Black Xmas is winning. 3 votes. It's got 3 votes. I think that'd be a
fun one to kick off. Black Christmas, Black Xmas.
If Black Xmas gets one more vote in the live chat, stop the count. There it is. Stop the count. Stop the count. Next week, we'll be watching Black Christmas 2006 on a live commentary. And Matthew and everybody else that voted Krampus, we will watch Krampus next month. We will also watch Silent Night, Deadly Night. So do not worry. Yeah, that'll be exciting. And I'm excited to talk Christmas horror. There's a lot of really good Christmas horror. And
underrated ones, yes.
Ken says with those choices, I got to go Krampus. Are you kidding me? P2 is fantastic. And I
love P2.
And no one should slander
No one talks
P2.
about it. I love P2.
It's so good. It is.
It is.
What's the actress's name in that one?
Oh, I can't remember. Rachel something. She's
Rachel
great.
Nichols? Rachel Adams.
Rachel
Adams. Rachel. Is it Nichols?
It's Rachel Nichols. Rachel Nichols.
Okay.
Ken, you don't know what P2 is? Oh my gosh.
It is a Christmas thriller.
Again, it's underrated. It's not a lot of people talk about it, but I love it. You need to watch it, Ken.
It is a very odd movie title, Brooke, for sure. Ken, basically, quick synopsis. A woman is working late on Christmas Eve. She's like the last person in the office building. She's parked on level P2 in the parking garage. The security guard
is
obsessed with her.
Okay.
And she may not be going home for Christmas. I'll just say that.
P2 needs a Blu-ray release. I don't know where that movie is. I don't know what's happening with it, but it needs a Blu-ray.
I just
see with Black Christmas 2000 with the original Black Christmas. That's my tradition of watching that Christmas Eve. So I might watch it with It's Billy.
Yeah, Jaden, I haven't seen It's Me, Billy.
I haven't either.
I haven't
seen one either.
But I am a fan. I'm a supporter of Dave McRae. So I didn't watch it on purpose because I wanted to watch it around Christmas time. Like I did that on purpose. So I will be watching it next month. So maybe we will do that. That sounds cool. And yeah, Bobby, I like those type of movies too, like 10 Cloverfield Lane. Love it. I mean, claustrophobic movies like that, where it's like one area, small, just great.
The Descent is one of my favorites. I love The Descent.
Oh my God, The Descent. So
love good. The Descent. Love it. Somebody mentioned Hills of Eyes remake. We might do that. So.
We'll get around to doing that. It does have a Blu-ray in the UK, Bill, and it is, and I need to get it because the UK is doing that right. Because the US can't seem to, no company, Scream Factory, Vinegar Syndrome, like nobody can get this damn movie out on Blu-ray.
Are you talking about the Black Christmas remake?
No, P2.
Yeah, like there's a UK Blu-ray.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna have to track this down. Yeah, I don't know where P2 is. I don't know why we haven't got it. So.
Like I've seen, I've heard people tell me about the UK Blu-ray before.
We love you, Ken. Thank you for stopping in.
Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Love you, buddy.
Get back to your editing, my friend. The Descent could also use. I'd love a steelbook. I'd love a steelbook.
Love The Descent.
Let's
Love
see.
it.
So yeah, guys. As always, this has been fun.
It has. I had a great time.
I
As
love
always.
chatting with you guys.
Me too.
I'm from the UK, and P2 does indeed have a Blu-ray.
No, we need
Someone
it.
send it my way for my birthday.
I need to track this down, so I need that.
Yeah, well, you could order it on Amazon still if you go through Amazon UK. I've done that before.
All right.
Do you have a region-free player?
Oh, I do. Region-free.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that'd be your best bet.
Yeah.
And then, so next week, Monday, we're going to kick it off with a Christmas horror discussion.
Sounds great.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. And then later in the week, we're going to kick it into high gear with a Black Christmas 2006 live commentary.
What? Can't wait.
1941.
Oh, I'm gonna have to track this down afterwards. I'm gonna have to go and search for
Justin's gonna have to go make a purchase. Yep.
So,
but hey, to everybody that was a part of the live chat tonight, thank you so much. If you guys have any final questions or anything, shoot, speak now or forever hold your peace, because I've got myself a busy evening ahead of me. First, I have to go figure out what the hell I'm gonna do for dinner, and then I got to get this kid to bed, and then I got to stream with Christian. So y'all, now is your time. I'm excited to get back in the commentaries tomorrow or next week, though. I'm excited.
Me too.
Should be fun. Oh,
yeah.
Rudy, tell Carl I said hi. Rudy, I will. He doesn't have the greatest grasp of English yet, so I don't know if he'll truly understand, but just know that I appreciate the generosity.
Thank you.
And I'll let Carl know. And thank you, Rudy. Rudy, always. I'm telling you, he does it on purpose now. He waits till the very
end.
And
you all are awesome. Thank you.
Every single one of you guys are awesome. Every single one. Every single one.
Every single one.
Except Junior.
We love you guys.
Except Junior. Haven't seen him here in a while, but that's because I blocked him. Remember that guy?
Yeah, I remember him.
God, he was so bad in the live chats. So toxic. Sam, didn't see Sam in here tonight.
Yeah, where's Triple Feature? Where is Sam? Where are you?
He's probably watching Friday the 13th, Part 5.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
And I know with the time difference, it can be a pain in the ass. We are breathtaking. Wow.
I think Nick is the breathtaking one.
I don't know about that, Justin. I think you got me beat there.
I think we're both equally breathtaking. Wow.
Hey, Rudy, I agree. We've been telling Sam we want to have him back on. So I think it's just like lately he's been working. He's been working on Mondays. Like he always comments on the streams after the fact. I guess he watches the playback because he was at work or whatever. So I guess that's what's happening there. But yeah, we're going to have him on again. Do not worry. We will have the Sam Man back on. And next Monday, guys, when we talk Christmas horror films, I better come into this chat next Monday and hear from y'all that you bought your tickets for Spider-Man No Way Home, because they go on sale next Monday. That includes you, Justin.
I don't know if I'll be able to buy my ticket, but I will see it in theaters. I don't know what my work schedule is going to be like. So,
well, you know what, Justin?
I'm just saying.
Tobey Maguire would be disappointed in you.
Tobey would not. He likes my face.
I don't know. I think he would. But yeah, guys, I really look forward to it, to seeing you guys next week. I'll have a couple uploads on the channel this week. Justin, you got anything on the coming down the pipes this week?
Yeah, just did a movie update yesterday, I think. And Wednesday, I want to get a feel-good movie theme video up inspired by Thanksgiving. Not necessarily Thanksgiving themed movies, but some feel good movies. I think that's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna get back to doing some live streams soon. I just got to figure out the schedule. I got to figure out a date that would work for me, a day. And so you'll see some live streams on my channel. Maybe I'll have Nick on there soon. We'll come up with something.
Maybe. I don't know who this Nick guy is, but I'm excited to watch that.
I hear he's a pretty amazing guy. So
well, hey, I've heard the same thing about Justin. So who knows? Could just be rumors. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Okay, so with that, if you guys have not liked this stream yet, go ahead and like it. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to Justin's channel, Ryan1988, all one word. And I better see y'all 3 hours from now over on Christian Hannah Horror's channel for the Unito Horror Podcast live stream. And that is going to do it. So we love you. We appreciate you. I hope you all have the happiest of happy Thanksgivings. Eat until you can't eat no more. Go back for seconds, thirds, fourths, and fifths.
Enjoy the day with food and love and movies or whatever it may be. Family, friends.
And make sure you get a nap too, because you're going to need it.
So but much love to you all. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And we will see you next week. This is Nick and Justin, and we are saying bye-bye.